Greetings, my friends, and thank you for tuning in to the Hometown Moguls podcast. My name is Ryan Yoder, and here I will be sharing inspiring small business stories from your own community. Please take a second to like, subscribe, follow, share, give a thumbs up. Anything that you can do to help support the podcast would be greatly appreciated. Now, please sit back and enjoy the show. Let's go ahead and jump in. If you want to go ahead and just introduce yourself and tell the world a little bit about what all you're involved in and what you got going on.
Hey, thank you for having me tonight, Ryan. My name is Pete Ramos. I'm the owner of Simple Solutions General Contracting. Our main office is located in Middletown, Delaware. Very involved with the community, with the Middletown Chamber of Commerce, sit on the board of directors with the Middletown Chamber. I'm an ambassador and a member of other chambers of commerce, and really strive to give homeowners and businesses, a quality product at a fair price.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's where I first met you, was the Middletown Chamber. How long have you been involved in the different chambers of commerce locally?
I'm originally from Pennsylvania. I moved to Middletown 6 years ago. Joined the Middletown Chamber of Commerce, been a part of it for 6 years, and they really do a lot for the community. So I became more involved. That's why I sit on the board of directors, ambassador, and also run a networking group for the chamber.
Very cool. Now, how long have you been a business owner yourself? Did you have an experience prior to this with working with other, contracting businesses?
I was working my way through college, doing construction on the side for side money. In 2001, I saw the need for quality workmanship at affordable pricing. That's when I went on my own. I had a 3-month project, and I said, I'm going to, start my own business. At the end of 3 months, if it doesn't work out, I'll go work for somebody else. It worked out, and in November of this year, we will be celebrating our 20th year anniversary.
Congrats. That's an exciting milestone. I think the statistics are, a good portion of businesses don't make it past the first 5 years, so that's pretty amazing to hear. Obviously you're focused on quality and everything. You as a person, what skills or characteristics do you think you've focused on that help you to succeed, along with the workmanship that you provide to people? I mean, what skills are important when it comes to being an entrepreneur?
Well, what sets us apart from other general contracting businesses is that I didn't go to college for sales, to sell you a job, to sell you a roof. I have actually worked out in the field. I have swung the hammer. So I've been hands-on. I still am hands-on. So not only do I know product, I know, quality installation process. And we talk about, code by the county. Let's just say code for Newcastle County. What homeowners have to know is that code is only the bare minimum required by the county. We go above and beyond that to give you a quality product.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you're taking on a big risk, when you're trusting someone and bringing them into your home. It's, other than that, when it comes to, developing the business side, are there any resources that you've used over the years to keep your knowledge of owning a business and running it efficiently sharp? What anyone in particular, like books or anything like that, as you've used over the years that you found helpful?
We've actually kept it quite simple. At one point, we were using a lot of resources, and we kind of lost our personal touch with the business owner or homeowner. We scaled it back again, kept it simple. Our biggest part of getting work is referrals. If you give a quality product, you're going to get the referrals, as opposed to wasting a lot of money on advertisement and marketing.
Sure. Now, when it comes to, the particular jobs that you pick up and that you focus on, are there a niche job or, your bread and butter that you like to focus on and work with when it comes to the personal or the commercial side?
On the commercial side, we like the tenant fit outs. Um, for someone that doesn't know what a fit out is, basically you buy a commercial space or rent it, and we take care of the interior work to make it suitable for your needs. So whether it's moving walls, adding offices, making a reception area, we really love those kind of jobs. You tell us what you need, hand us the keys to the building, give us a deadline, and we take care of it for you.
Cool. And on the residential side, what do you tend to focus on, or what would you say is your best type job that you guys knock out of the park?
We really handle everything on the residential side, from kitchen and bathroom remodeling, finished basements. We really don't get into additions that much or new home building, construction. And we handle every aspect of the job, scheduling the subcontractors, putting everything on the schedule, pulling the permits and licensing for your job. We take care of it every step of the way, even as far as bringing, samples to your home.
Gotcha. It's nice that you can do a little bit of everything, and you said you have the hands-on experience, doing it yourself. What's your crew look like? What is it generally? Does it vary per job of, say, how many people you got underneath of you working on a particular job?
It really, it does vary. We have 2 full-time employees in the field, a full-time office manager. We have 2 shops. Actually, our main shop is in Middletown, and we just opened up a second shop in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I have a satellite office there, so we are expanding into Pennsylvania. And every job has different needs. So we can have our 2 full-time employees in the summertime. If we get busy, we amp it up to 4 employees, 5 employees. We have our subs and take care of all the needs for you.
Absolutely. So you mentioned PA. What general territory do you try to keep it within, as far as accepting jobs? Where can people, have you come out to look at an estimate and work on something for them?
Well, we could do the state of Delaware, from Wilmington to Rehoboth. In Pennsylvania, we'll do Chester County, which could be Glen Mills, West Grove, Oxford, Downtown. And that's about it area-wise, unless we grow a little bit more and get more manpower, but right over the Pennsylvania border.
Very cool. Now, one of the things that, I've seen you post and recently online on the personal side, seems like you've instilled that entrepreneurial spirit into, your daughter, and starting to post stuff of owning a business. Is that something you've intentionally done, of trying to share that, knowledge of becoming your own boss? Is that something that you think is just genetic, they've picked up, watching from you?
Funny question. I've been self-employed for 20 years, so obviously my 16-year-old has seen it. I don't think I could go work for somebody. I like the flexibility of being an entrepreneur. Sometimes, it's hard with the long hours. I don't think my daughter can work for somebody, so she started her own business at 16. And the only thing I encourage her to do, which I wish I have done, is go to school for business, so you have, a better understanding how the business works.
Gotcha. So the actual logistics and nuts and bolts of, the back end stuff, I like that. That I've tried to, do the same thing with my son. Now he's only 7, but try to explain, looking out into the future of, feel through of, do you want to do this? What do you see yourself doing? And he definitely seems on the independent side too. So hopefully I can build that fire in him to be his own boss. Now you obviously have a, well-established niche market with what you do on the contracting side. Are there any things that you've thought about venturing out to, kind of outside of that realm, business wise? Or are you kind of always looking for, the next thing to build on, or are you pretty happy with what you have set up at the moment?
Always looking for new ventures, how to make the business more efficient, get it to grow to be a business that I can actually give to my daughters and they can actually make profit off it. The great part of being part of the Middletown community is talking to other, entrepreneurs and small business owners and seeing what they're doing that's working, what's not working, and just getting ideas from each other to help everyone succeed. There's plenty of work out there, plenty of work for all of us, even though media might not say so. It's just how we can take advantage of it.
Absolutely. So, say someone came to you and they had an idea or they had this drive to open their own business. Is that something that you would initially just from the start suggest is join a chamber of commerce? Iron sharpens iron, be around some like-minded people. Like what type of advice would you give someone that's looking to venture out on their own?
Yes, I would absolutely recommend joining the Chamber of Commerce. It opened a lot of doors for me. I'd be more than help them, mentor them as best as I can. Even though I've been in business for 20 years, I'm still learning how to run a business and take advantage of your resources. Just like you and I, how we met and we talked and, gain a connection together. Take advantage of what's out there for you.
Absolutely. Now, what's the best ways that we could plug for people to get a hold of you? Is it an email? Is it phone? Is it online? How can I put your information out there to have people reach out and get a hold of you?
The most quick response would be cell phone, which is 302-379-5930. And you'll get the quickest response that way. We are licensed in Pennsylvania, Delaware, and New Jersey. We're working on a Maryland license, and we have plenty of referrals for anyone that needs a referral.
Awesome. Well, anything else we can put out there in the world for you, help promote for your business, Pete?
Yes, we're more than just a general contracting company. Some of the stuff we do that you might know that we do. Some of our past projects have been tree houses, swing sets, pouring a concrete pad for a basketball court in the back of a homeowner's yard. Even as much as our last commercial fit out was for a law firm. And we actually took all the boxes of files from the Middletown location to the Dover location. And it took 3 truckloads. So, we really go above and beyond. And no job's too small. Like I always say, we are your Delaware solution for any contracting need.
Awesome. Well, you're obviously a man that lives up to your word as far as going above and beyond and giving that quality product. I think there's a lot of people out there that could definitely learn a few things and focus on that customer first instead of, the fancy marketing and everything like you said. So I really appreciate you sharing some insight and, appreciate your time.
Like I said, thank you for having me.